What are problems facing younger generations when they try to buy a baby boomer's business? Well, in this video, I will talk about the modern young business buyer and their style of business management when compared to that of a baby boomer's way of running a business. Now, with this knowledge, it will be easier to understand both points of view, and that will make buying the business an easier process for both parties. Much has been made of the wave of baby boomer businesses due to hit the market and the various impacts that this is likely to have. Now, as an aside, many of these commentaries take little note of the significant impact of immigrant business buyers or the significant capital created by the recent real estate booms, and thus probably underestimate the number of willing buyers in that very same market. Now, that being said, I do think there's another issue facing many of these businesses that often goes unnoticed. If you'd like to know the fact from the fiction of the big baby boomer sell-off, check out this video up here. I talk about baby boomers, the sell-off, and the market. So the issue we have now is one that requires translation between the generations, or at least their prevailing attitudes towards work and business ownership. A large number of the financially solid buyers that I work with are probably better termed investors. Well, actually, more accurately, they're probably aspiring investors. Now, they are either unwilling or unable to become the all-encompassing working owner that owns and operates a business full-time. They've often got strong management skill set and believed, often quite correctly, that they can add significant value to an organisation in this capacity without day-to-day operational involvement. A larger number of the better businesses we see coming to market are owned by baby boomers. Now, they are a generation that hold the good Kiwi value of hard work in high esteem. And to this end, management of their businesses has never been transitioned to staff or their workload reduced. Now, you can just hear those boomers saying, why pay some other bugger to do it when I can do it myself? And if I do pay them, they'll probably stuff it up anyway. Well, in fact, many of these owners derive significant identity from their work, and they can't see why their staff should be working and them not. The majority of buyers are now tending to come from a different generation, one that focuses on return on investment and is searching for a more work-life balance. Now, this new generation have often generated their funds through property ownership whilst working within corporate organisations. This arguably more sophisticated view of management or business structure is somewhat at odds with the very businesses they're looking to acquire. And so many good opportunities are then discarded as being, well, too dependent on the business owner. This disconnect requires deeper levels of negotiation in order to transition the business successfully from one ideology to the next. Now, I'd suggest this is where the opportunity to create value lies for the astute purchaser. Many of the business owners I work with are more than willing to consider extended handovers or customised transition plans involving maybe consultancy periods or extended involvement. Now, an incoming buyer could do well utilise this time not just to learn the business themselves, but also to recruit a new general manager or CEO who can then learn directly from the outgoing owner. Rather than only considering businesses that have already been transitioned to a non-working owner management, now these businesses command a premium price, savvy buyers would do well to investigate alternatives. A buyer willing to invest the time working through possible transition processes will likely acquire a better business, generating a more favourable return on investment and still achieve the same result. I'd suggest that buyers willing to actively engage in resolving this issue through negotiation and deal structure are far more likely to secure the top quality businesses that they've been looking for. Thanks again for watching. If you want to know more about business sales and want tips on successfully improving your business, start right now, make sure you don't miss out any new videos, and hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, leave me a thumbs up, comment down below. I read and reply to every comment, and I would love to hear from you. Until next time, see you again.